पुराना सेंस जब पढ़ा था सेंटेंसेस या मैं चीज को आज पढ़ रहा हूँ, तो मैं समझने की कोशिश करता हूँ कि लॉजिकली फर्स्ट सेंटेंस होना चाहिए, सेकंड होना चाहिए, थर्ड होना चाहिए, फोर्थ होना चाहिए। अब लॉजिक का मतलब क्या होता है? जैसे कि आपसे अभी जो जो सेंटेंसेस है वो दिया हुआ है कि हाउ टू मेक टी, राइट? सो हाउ डू यू प्रिपेयर टी? So the first sentence says that you add sugar to boiling water, and then there is one sentence that says that tea is produced from tea leaves that are plucked by women from the garden, right? So from the plantation. So then in that case, पहले tea leaves pluck होगा, उसके बाद ही आप sugar add करोगे boiling water में, right? So this is logic. So आप simply अपने logic पे rely करोगे कई sentences के लिए, और वही examination चाहता भी है, that those sentences are so simple that you can simply read them, see what should come first, what should come second, what should come third, and then solve them accordingly, right? So these are very simple. एक बारी पढ़ोगे समझ में आ जाएगा, और ये नॉर्मल सेंस जो आपका होता है, इसके अंदर हिंदी इंग्लिश का कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता है। इसके अंदर सिंपली ये देखना होता है, व्हाट डू आई अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम द सेट ऑफ सेंटेंसेस दैट हैव बीन गिवन टू मी। लॉजिक, राइट, कैन नॉट बी टॉट, सो इट इज जस्ट द गट फीलिंग बेसिकली, right? The other is acronyms. Now this becomes really important and again very simple to identify. I will use a small example to explain this to you. For example, there is a sentence that has WHO written in it, right? So these days we people have been reading a lot of news articles about healthcare situation, about the pandemic that we people are suffering from, like we people are dealing from rather. I'm so sorry, we're not suffering from it happily, but then we are dealing with it. So we people must have read a lot of news pieces that would have used a word called WHO, right? So now, if that is the first sentence, and then you're saying WHO said that this is a pandemic now in the world, right? This is a pandemic situation. For you, WHO might be World Health Organization, but if I am reading it for the first time, I might read it as WHO. That is, WHO also stands for who, which is a question, right? Who said that this is the pandemic for the world? So then in that case, the interpretation of the word is going to be different. The understanding of the word is going to be different. So अगर कोई भी sentence ऐसा है जिसके अंदर explanation नहीं दिया हुआ है किसी भी short form और किसी acronym का, वो पहला sentence नहीं हो सकता है. It can be the second, it can be the third, it can be the fourth. Whatever might be the priority, first nahi hoga. Whenever you are trying to use an acronym, supply the full form of that acronym first, right? So very important again and very easy to identify. Generally dot laga ke diya hua hota hai, so it's not a problem. Now, it cannot extend to general words like that is, I.E. ये एक शॉर्ट फॉर्म है दैट इज का, तो ये जनरल शॉर्ट फॉर्म है इंग्लिश के अंदर. वी डू नॉट extend this understanding to that. We do not extend this understanding to symbols of and. If you people remember, you have a symbol for and. एक तो आप AND लेटर्स के साथ लिखते हो, दूसरा आप सिंबल लगाते हो. तो अगर आपने किसी सेंटेंस में सिंबल लगा रखा है, उसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि वो उसका एब्रिविएशन है. Those are general things that everybody understands. Hence, that is not what we people are talking about. कोई भी short form या acronym otherwise अगर हो, तो वो चीज सप्लाई करना जरूरी है. Again, easy to identify जब sentences आपके सामने होगा, so you can very easily see those. Right. In the event and of procedures, here I'm talking about chronology. अगर जैसे आपको बोला something happened in the 18th century, then there was something that happened in the 19th century. You know that 18th is going to become first, 19th is going to come later. Something that happened at 11 o'clock in the morning, then something happened at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Then you know 11 o'clock is going to happen first, 1 p.m. is going to happen later. This is again very simple. 1957, 1947. Right? So 1947 happens first, 1957 happens later. So इस तरीके के simple questions भी आते हैं. Time देख के हम लोग उसको easily solve कर सकते हैं. Moving forward with the presentation. Now, these words are called transition words. They are generally adverbial in nature, but then here I'm talking about every sort of word that brings in a difference in the idea. For example, a word like but. So whenever you're saying this, मैं ये करने तो वाला था, लेकिन मैं कर नहीं पाया, मुझे नींद आ गई, right? So I was about to complete the homework, but my friend called and I could not complete it. Hey, so but gives you a transition in the idea, in the action, in whatever that you were about to do. Similarly, there are words like moreover, however, yet, although, thus, hence, therefore, all of those words like this, that is thus, hence, therefore, they generally tell you conclusion aa gaya, kuch solution nikal aaya, right? So all of these words again become very important for you to identify. So whenever you have these words in a sentence, they are never going to be seen in the first sentence. Never is the word, right? कभी भी first sentence के अंदर नहीं दिखेगा. जब भी इस word आपको दिख जाए किसी sentence में, move on to the next sentence. Don't waste your time in reading it, right? उस sentence को छोड़ दो, next sentence पे आ जाओ. ये वाला sentence first sentence नहीं हो सकता. So very important again, follow this instruction. You will be helped to grade this. This is again a very important tip. अब इसके अंदर क्या होता है कि हम लोग ये देखते हैं कि फर्स्ट सेंटेंस और थर्ड सेंटेंस ये दोनों तो एक साथ जाता हुआ लग रहा है, दैट इज ए एंड सी. लग रहा है कि ए के बाद सी आना चाहिए. व्हाट एम आई गोइंग टू डू? आई एम गोइंग टू वर्क दिस आंसर आउट वेरी क्विकली. मेरे पास ऑप्शंस हैं, right? Always remember that whenever you're attempting this in your examination, you will have options. So if you have identified that A and C should stay together, that is they are a compulsory pair, a mandatory pair, कुछ भी हो जाए ये दोनों sentences नहीं हिलेंगे, you straight away go to the options. लेकिन sure होना चाहिए तभी, right? If you're doubtful, then don't do it. If you're sure about it, you go to the options, you look for the option which has A and C together, you mark that as an answer, you come out of it. थोड़ा सा रिस्क ले सकते हैं हम. क्यों लेंगे एग्जाम के अंदर रिस्क? क्योंकि आज हम लोग यहाँ पे प्रैक्टिस करके श्योर हो जाएंगे कि रिस्क लेने में फायदा होता है, right? So we are going to be sure about it that whenever I take a risk in the examination, it will accrue fruits, and the likely fruits to the liking, right? So that is what we people are going to learn here. So with that, we are going to fold this particular presentation and